Hello everyone. Hope everyone having an amazing day today. I have another message. Hopefully it's not a long one. So today's message is about discernment. If you've seen the title, it's going to be about discernment. And for people that don't understand what discernment is, that is when you're in a position where you have to know basically your rights and wrongs, knowing what's good for you and what's bad for you. Okay? Basically with discernment, from what I've learned in my life of talking to people, being around people, discernment is normally something that is for specific people. Only specific people can or have, I guess how you could say, a connection with God. Only certain ones supposed to be able to have discernment. It's like supposed to be a special ability that only certain people have. Well, I just want to let you know that's false. Everyone, excuse my cricket glasses, everyone has discernment. Okay, and I'm going to prove it to you. Everyone in the world has discernment. All right. If you look at the second part of my title, it's called Judge to be Judged. I think that's how I'm going to have it. Judge to be Judged. Okay. So we all judge. All right. Quinky dink. We all judge. Everyone in the world has judgment. Everyone in the world judges somebody, something, anything. It could be a person living, but a person, place, or thing. Okay, people, places, things, however you want to call it. All right, we judge. And the thing about that is, reason why people judge, I don't care, even if you in the church, even if you pastor, even a pastor, prophet, or whatever, everyone in the world judges. I don't care how holy and sanctified you think or you say you are, you judge. And the reason why is because God is inside of you. God is inside of all of us. Doesn't matter if you believe in God or not, God is inside of you. And you are able to understand the judge. Well, I'm going to explain how to understand the judgment, okay? But also, not just God is inside of you, you also have that evil, the evil spirit inside of you as well. Both. So you judge either from the evil side or the godly side. We all do it. Every day, all day. Okay? All day. We judge. All right. So how can you tell if which side you're utilizing? Okay. So for the evil side, that is everything that is on the reality, meaning everything that you can see, anything you can see, anything. If you can see it with your eyes, you're going to judge based off of the evil spirit. Okay. Anything. That means a person, that could be a tree, that could be a flower, that could be a house, it could be paper, anything, a design, what else, a color, what's some other things, anything that your eye can recognize, a cup, a table, curtains, sheets, pillows, all of those things. Okay. And the reason why I said it with the evil side is because when you start getting to that point that you're judging it in a way of basically like saying it's ugly and this and that or whatever, that's from the evil side. All right. And the reason why you judge from that side is because guess what? We want to picture everyone in a box. Okay. Everyone is inside of a box right now that has a lid. Inside your box is everything that creates what makes you who you are. The colors, the taste, the smell, all your five senses, everything you have on the walls of your box. When you pop the lid open to step out and look outside of that box, if you see something that's on the outside of that box that doesn't look like anything that's inside of yours, you're going to judge it. You're going to judge it. You're going to give it a negative thought to it. Now, if you open up the box and you see something that looks familiar to something that's inside of your box, you're going to give it a positive thought. Okay? But anything that is of negative thought is based off of the evil judgment. Okay? So when you have that, you have to say, I counsel and rebuke those thoughts. Okay. And reason why I say that, because everything that is created, for the most part, everything that's been created is a creation of God. Okay? We are all created differently and unique in our own ways. So just because something doesn't resonate with you, it resonates with someone else. Okay? So you can because you have choice. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to agree to disagree, but don't knock something until you try it type thing. But at the same time, it's like, how can I say it? Allow yourself to accept others for what they want to be and what they want to do and what they like. Just the same way as you want to be accepted for what you do, the way you act, and how you like things. It's okay to agree to disagree. Now, with me saying this topic and talking about the evil side of it, I know it's kind of confusing. So now let me talk about the godly side of judgment. The godly side of judgment is anything you cannot see. That's in your soul. That's your spirit. Anything you cannot see is God judgment. Okay? That's how God judges us. All right? So when y'all always talk about when somebody passes away or whatever, you have to have your heart right and everything like that because God going to judge you. God judges you based on your spirit. God don't care if you in a club hanging out having a good time. I'm going to tell you that right now. God going to be like, go have fun. You may not believe it, but follow me on this journey and you will see and understand it. So even if you out having a good time going to a club or event, along your heart right, God don't care. Okay? So I'm going to explain the judgment from God. Anything that's in the spirit. So how you know when God is telling you to do something or don't do anything, that's like, say for example, if you're walking by someone and they approach you and then something tells you like walk away, don't talk to that person, that's where God is, that's God's judgment. When you get that funny feeling, something say walk away, don't talk to that person, that's God's judgment, because God is testing the soul. See, you're not able to know what it is that's going on, but God feels it. God said, okay, their soul, something's not right with it, it's going to affect who you are. All right, another way of explaining it is, have you ever went to like a event? So say for example, if you go to, let's use a club again. You go to a club with your friends, right? And y'all get to the club and then you out of nowhere, you get this funny vibe, something say, you need to leave. Leave now. Go. Leave right now. Your friends tell them y'all need to go. That's God's judgment, because God is casing the room for you. Wherever you go, God is with you. And God is casing anything that's in your circumference, anything that is close range to you. So whenever you get that feeling, something said, go, run, get out of there. Because God could be saving you from, like, say, for example, you know how they have people, doing crazy stuff in the clubs and stuff like that, or a bad fight and something happens and the police got to get called. God is trying to get you out of there before that happens. So another way of doing it, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I had some coffee, so I'm a little bit wired up. But another way is, have you ever been home and something say, you need to go ahead and leave now. Leave right now. Okay? If you ever get that feeling, something say, you know what, go ahead and leave. I know you was going to wait, but go ahead and leave. Follow that feeling, because that's God probably letting you know that if you didn't leave at that time, you could have been late for something. Or if you didn't leave at that time, you could have got in a car accident or something like that. So that's how God judged. God is based off the spirit, off of the senses of your spirit, off of the environment you in, your surroundings. So it's like this. It's like God already know what you're going to do for that day. Unlimited possibilities of what you're going to do for that day. And God already puts a radar on what you need to do, what you don't need to do. Okay? And you have to listen to that voice. Now, the evil spirit does the same thing. Wherever you're at, the evil spirit, if you're not listening to God telling you to walk away, the evil spirit will come around you. Okay? And then that's when you're in that point where you're judging certain things the wrong way. And the reason why, the best way I can say is this, so I don't confuse it, because I'm talking and I can feel like somebody's getting confused. Excuse me. The best way is this. The devil works in confusion. God doesn't. Okay? If you're not sure about something, If you're saying like, hey, I want to wear a specific color today, if your head is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, then you don't need to do that, okay? If it's something that you're supposed to do, when you make that decision, you're going to feel comfortable with it. So it's like making a move. You decide, you know, I think I'm going to move to Chicago or LA or something like that, right? You say, okay, I want to move to one of those places. When you write it down and you ask yourself, okay, I want to move to such and such place. If your spirit has confusion, then that's letting you know that's not where you need to be at. But when you say it, you feel some form of warmth and freedom with it. That's the direction you should go. So that's discernment. That's the best way I can explain discernment in a short period of time. So I hope y'all understand it. And because we do have judgment, it's not so much as a bad thing. That's a good thing, okay? Reason why judgment is a good thing, because that's what helps us to grow. That's what helps us to be better people. Because sometimes with judgment, it led us to recognize change. It helps us to recognize when something may not be what we used to have or what we're used to, and it gives us an opportunity to step out of the box. It's all about how you look at it, okay? But again, with the reality, that's anything you can see. So be mindful when you're looking at somebody, you're talking to somebody. So say, for example, if you're approaching a person and you're, how can I say, approaching a guy or a female and you start judging them on the outer, who knows, they might have amazing spirit, but you're looking so much on the outer part and not focusing on the inner. And that's why a lot of people are in bad relationships, because they're so focused on the outer appearance. We are so focused on what a person look like. Yes, you want to be attractive to somebody, you want to have some type of attraction, but it doesn't make sense if they look good on the outside, but they ugly on the inside. If you attract yourself to somebody based off the inner, the outer going to automatically become beautiful or handsome, however you want to say, the more you talk to them. A lot of times, because you're so focused on the outer appearance, on how people look and how they sound and all of this and that, y'all miss out on good people, because you're using the wrong judgment. You're using the evil judgment, because the evil side looks for perfection. Evil side looks for perfection. The godly side does not, because the godly side is acceptance of who you are, acceptance of the spirit, acceptance of God. So anything that God loves, you will love, and God loves everything. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, this is the first message I have posted that doesn't feel fluent with me, but I'm gonna go along with it. I might come back to this message again at a later date to try to make it a little bit more understandable, but I feel like I need to get this out, because in our world, the best way I can say this, in this world, the reason why we have so many misunderstandings is because we look at things from the evil side. We judge people so easily. We judge situations so easily, because we only see the surface of a person and not realize what the people go through, what people, what happened in people's lives. And the only reason why I'm focusing so much on a person directly, because that's really where our issues are at. Our issues are more so with each other. Our color of our skin, the way we talk, where we came from. Either we came from poverty or we came from a rich home. You know, like I said, your race, everything is judged. It's like we judge everything off of one person just because of that. And we're all unique in our own ways. And my main thing is trying to say this. It's like, give me a minute, y'all. We have to love each other. It's just that simple. Like, I don't care if I had 1,000 piercings on my face. I don't care if I had 1,000 tattoos. My whole face had tattoos on my face. Okay? That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It doesn't. It doesn't mean, like, even if I was a male, an African American male that grew up in, in poverty, and you saw me walking down the street in a rich neighborhood, doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. Just because a person from another country, and you may not understand their language, doesn't mean they're a bad person. Like, if people will get out of their head about the misinterpretations of what a person look like compared to who they are, we can get somewhere in this world. There's a lot of people that have this professional look and are crooks. There are a lot of people that look like they don't know nothing and very intelligent. There's a lot of people that have y'all beauty standards, or what y'all think beauty supposed to look like, when we all are beautiful in our own way. But just because a person might have that demeanor and that look, doesn't mean they have a good spirit. And because a person may not look to the standards of what beauty and y'all language supposed to look like, doesn't mean that they a bad person. Like, it's amazing how we're in this world and we judge so quick. So quick, when that person could be your best friend. That's the crazy part. In this world, what the crazy part is, a lot of y'all don't even have friends, and y'all are surrounded by so many people, and y'all don't even have no true friends. Like, y'all searching for friends, but your friends are the ones that don't look nothing like you. That's the crazy thing. Your friends are the ones that don't look nothing like you, but you scared to talk to them because you want them to fit in your particular category. Your husband and wife might not even be the person, the type of the person, how can I say it, the image of what you looking for. Your husband and wife could be the opposite of that. Y'all missing out on so many different things. So many different things. Y'all give me a minute. I can't pause the video, but give me a minute. Yes, I'm doing something right now, though. Thank you. Sorry about that. I would pause the video, but I don't know how to do it. I'm not that technology savvy. So, anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, so all I'm asking is this. For once, instead of judging people based off of what you think should fit in your box, step out of your box. Free yourself. Like, literally, step outside of your box. Get out of the box. Like, freaking break the box. Just break it. Just break it. Every thought that you thought that your life should look like, break it. Reason why? Because if you haven't did a soul searching, it's all a lie anyway. It's a lie anyways. So it's like, when y'all make up these ideas of what you want your world to look at, like you're doing it from here. And here can lie to you sometimes. But if you do it from here, you get the truth. If you never venture out before, how you know what's on the outside of the world? Like, prime example. When I was younger in school, they only told us about select jobs, select careers in school. And because of that, I had an idea that I only could be certain things. When there's so many, like a million things you could do in this world or create. But I was already put in a box before I even could get a chance to get out of get out of school. Then by the time I got out of school, it was too late for me to be able to say, okay, let me change over to this and to that. Because by then, it was like my mind was programmed to some BS. Yes, and I said it. I'm going to be real all day, every day, okay? I'm going to tell y'all right now, I can't do it. I got to be real. Just because I say these messages, okay? Along my heart is right, I can say what the heck I want to say. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. 'Cause ain't nobody going to put me in a box. No one. No one. I'm not going to sit here and be like these preachers and stuff and pretend like I'm holy and sanctified and then step out and then when I'm not in the church, be home drunk and laid up watching some crazy mess. Nah. I'm going to be real. Transparent all day. I have to be. I'm free and I'm going to stay that way. Okay? So, that goes for y'all as well. It's time to break the box you in. You already going to be in one once you're dead. So why you want to be in one while you're alive? If you don't want to be in that one, why you in one now? Like, do y'all realize y'all in a coffin already? Want me to prove it? Go into a room. 4 corners. You in a box already. Do y'all realize that? Okay, let me break it down even more. When you get in a car, box. Aren't you tired of being dead? So why you judging? Why? Why you judging? Aren't you tired of living a dead life? Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, you got so many opportunities, so many things you can do in this world, but you're scared. Now, I ain't telling you to jump off no bridge without a parachute, but I'm just saying, you have so many opportunities because somebody else scared to do something. Why you not? Like, for example, another transparent moment. When I was younger, I always wanted to go in the military. Always wanted to go in the military. For some reason, I just want to serve my country. That's how I felt. I serve my country. I want to be out there, do something in the world. I'm in the military for God now. Like, God had me to. I'm gonna do the same thing, but free. Okay, nothing against anything in the military, but just understand me. But somebody told me that I shouldn't do it, and I live life off of their expectations. Now, I could have still went in, did 4 years just to say I done, tried it out and then got out. But no, I didn't even try at all. Because somebody else didn't want to do it. Or no, I forgot. Hold on. They wanted to do it, but somebody told them not to do it. So they put the same thing on me. Alright, let me break it down again. Another situation where when it came to jobs in college, some people were saying it ain't no need to go to college. Get a job. Just go ahead and get a job. Because they didn't go to college. So they promoted that information out onto me. Now I did go, things didn't work out. And that's cool, but at least I did try. Stop putting yourself in a box. Stop letting people minds of what they go through and whatever stop you from being great. Stop you from hanging around certain people. Now, that's when you use the other discernment of God, the judgment of God. Now, if God telling you these people are not good, then follow suit. But other than that, stop, y'all need to break the box. Break it. The box that's in your head, break it. Figure out in here. I'm going to tell y'all right now, every message I have is going to focus on this. Some form of fashion is going to be about this. But I'm going to be transparent at the same time. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm this holy sanctified, whatnot. I am just free in spirit and allowing God to direct me and allow me to do what I want to do. Along God approved, I'm good. So if y'all sit back and there's a club event and I sit back and say, you know what, I want to listen to some good music. And that could be anything. I don't care if it has cursing in it. I could discern what I need to hear and what I don't need to hear. And I'm going to be right there. And y'all can take a picture and say, ooh, all day long. And I'm going to be like, you want a drink? Yeah, that's how it goes. This is a way how I can explain that situation. And we're going to make it make sense. And I'm going to get off of here. If you condemn me for being at a club event, right? And they got drinking and music, right? Then I could condemn you at being at a family reunion where they got drinking and music. Make it make sense. Please, make it make sense. Ain't it the same thing? Ain't it the same thing? You have a family reunion. What they do? Have different types of music. Y'all not sitting there listening to no gospel music the whole time. So they got music. You got your people that drink. You got the family members that smoke weed. You got the other family members that be over there gossiping. You got your sanctified. And you got food. And you got a dance floor. Ain't it the same thing? So why we at the judge of somebody that believes in God, following God, and want to enjoy their life? Let's make it make sense. All I know, it's time for a change. If you want to be a part of it, keep watching my videos. Keep watching my videos. So like I said, you can discern. Anytime you have that thought where you're judging someone and you don't know nothing about them and you don't hear the voice of God saying to walk away, then say, I counsel and rebuke that energy in Jesus' name. Other than that, enjoy yourself. But if you hear that spirit and something saying deep down and it's making you feel feeling kind of weird and saying walk away or go, follow that spirit. As always, I'm about to get off now. As always, go into my descriptions. I have songs and everything to prove or connect to my messages. If you love what I say and do, like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a blessed day.